Midday, Kentucky. We have Jimmy Nash Homes in to showcase some of their gorgeous custom designed homes. Plus Barrett & Co. School of Hair Design stops in to share some trendy hairstyles for the summer. And also, guess what everyone? Sauce Teresa's Fresh Cantina food truck will be live outside the studio to share some of their great food this Midday, Kentucky. Stick around everyone. See you in a minute. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us right here on Midday, Kentucky. I have to tell you something. Can you just show me your finger? Oh, show me your finger.
Oh, no.
Oh, you took. Oh, there it is. Can we zoom in on camera?
No.
Show me the finger. Zoom in on camera.
She's going to show you the finger.
It's just a Band-Aid.
I know. I can't tell you. We just had our company health checkup, medical checkup. Is that what you call them? So this one says, "Oh, do you think I should take my..." Well, you have a little prick to get your cholesterol and everything.
I don't want to show everyone.
So she goes, "Do you think I should take it off? Or what happens if I keep bleeding?"
She said she's going to bleed out on camera.
I swear to goodness, sometimes I think, what?
It was scary. I've never had one of those.
Please help me, everyone. Please. Hey, how are you?
Oh, doing good.
Did you have your checkup?
No.
Are you going to have it after the show? Did you sign up for it?
No, I did not.
Oh, well, you have to. It's very good, but I do have to tell you something very funny, everyone. I stepped on the weighing scales, and I looked down, I thought, geez, that's good. I looked again, I thought, I couldn't have lost 17 pounds. So Katie, who's been training crazy, like a banshee getting ready for her wedding.
The wedding, yeah.
Not her wedding, her brother's
my
wedding. And so she comes out, and I said, how'd you go on the scales? She went, good. I went, you know they're incorrect by about 15 pounds.
Okay, now you were on a different scale.
So that you always jump in and ruin the story.
Well, you always throw me under the bus.
No, I don't. But anyway, and she looked at me and she was like, oh. And then I said, where were you? And she went, in the other room. Those scales were perfectly fine. Mine was the one.
Yeah.
And so it is what it is. But I thought, amazing, I've lost 15 pounds, and then realised it's only been a week since I've been on the diet.
Yeah, but you've already lost
And
5
I've lost
pounds,
5
right?
pounds.
Like, you
That's
said
good.
you feel
I
good,
hate using
right?
the word diet.
Yeah.
I'm just being super careful.
But you lost 5 pounds? I think that's good.
That's
It
good.
is
Do you
good, but-
feel better, more energy?
Well, I can feel better in my shirts. Look, and I'll be
good.
honest with you, this is my fat jacket. Do you know what I mean? For my fat days. You know, and I know guys think about this as well.
We all
like
do.
the girls do have the fat dress or the fat jeans.
Fat jeans,
the boys
yeah.
have the fat jackets or the fat jeans just as much as the girls. I know you don't want to admit it, everyone, but it is the case.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm getting there again. And
Nice.
probably in about another 2 weeks, I'll be back into all my colours.
Right.
Okay?
Awesome.
Ready for that?
Yep.
Because guess what? I'm going to be going down this zip line from the Eiffel Tower that's just been erected. It is crazy, everyone. Take a look at this. Its sponsored stunt is called Le Perrier Smash, and it was set up by the Sparkling Water Company to promote the French Open. Riders jump off the Eiffel Tower, okay, at a height of 375 feet, and they fly through the air at 55 miles per hour. Okay.
I think that looks awesome. I so want to
I
do
have to
this
be
right
honest
now.
with you. I want to do it.
Yeah,
But
that's
guess
too.
what? You've only got from June 5th to June 11th, and that means what? 2 days or something to get over there.
Oh, man.
I
cool, though. I
would
like it.
absolutely love that.
I think it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Doesn't it look amazing?
It does.
Yeah.
Can you even imagine the views that you would see?
Yeah.
Ah.
But it's so scary at what's going on. Did you see the news last night about Notre Dame Church with the terror attack out the front? It was so sad. Yesterday there was a terror attack at the Notre Dame Church in Paris, which is the most beautiful church. And a guy came out and attacked one of the policemen, but then they actually closed off the church.
Yeah.
And everyone that was in the cathedral, I should say, was being body searched. There was no issue inside, but it was just a lone guy. It was sad. Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. But I also had to show you because you know I love seeing a bit of a story about Amazon because Queen of Amazon here at ABC
Love Amazon.
36. Well, guess what? These people have been getting a little bit upset because they think they're seeing a bargain. Okay? So they go online, they purchase this product, then it gets delivered. And they realize that they think that it's been a rip-off, but they haven't read the small print. Have a look at this, the clear chair. Okay? This woman bought this clear chair for $3.99, thinking she was getting this chair. Now, these chairs I know from the stores run at about $150, $199. She paid $3.99. Are you serious? And she thought she was getting a real big chair.
Oh,
That's funny.
no.
Now, the funny thing is that she went on and complained about it.
She gave bad reviews?
I know. I say you've been doing that after you've been drinking that wine that we showed you yesterday
Yeah.
out of your handbag. Here's another one. Look at the small mirror. I'm serious. It was talked about snap of a full-length mirror that would only be suitable if you happen to be a leprechaun, obviously, or a cat.
I hate leprechauns.
I love this one, everyone. This is absolutely hysterical. It's a bird feeder. It's a Barbie doll bird feeder, everyone. Do you remember Barbie doll bus?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so you used to be able to buy things like that. I think it's hysterical. Barbie bird feeder.
I just can't believe people actually thought that this was supposed to be full-size
Here's something
license.
else, tiny thigh highs. Now, everyone, these are, like, I know you like your leggings, Katie.
Yes.
So I thought, I wonder if you went on, and I'm telling you, if you're paying, say, $1 for these, did you not think that they would have been for dolls?
Well, I don't know because there are some true bargains on Amazon. You can get dresses for $5, but you do always have to make sure it's not for like a little kid.
Well, do you look
They're
at
not
it-
little kids,
But I would say I only shop Amazon Prime, which is free returns. So I don't know if I always read the fine print because if it comes and it's not what I want, I
you
just
get
send it back for free.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love this. Now, the picture does look like they're garden chairs, okay? But you look at the price, $11.31. I would have been alarmed by that. And is that Amazon Prime there, Katie? You're just going to have to eat your own words. See where the price is?
Well, no,
It
because
has-
then I would just send it back, no problem.
Oh.
It's free return.
Oh, it's free return. Well, look at the chair that arrived. I think it's hysterical. All I can say is someone's been typing away, ordering, whilst they've been a little drinky.
Yeah.
Don't you
But
agree?
case in
Yeah,
point, Prime
absolutely.
is worth it because you can send it back for free
Yeah, I agree.
and get a refund.
Hey, something that we both agree on, Katie, but Americans should have more adult gap years.
Yeah, this was interesting. You brought up the article, and it turned out to be one of my favorite travel bloggers. Her name's Alyssa Ramos. She has a travel blog, My Life is a Travel Movie. And she just
Oh, really?
posted.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's
I
amazing.
like
You got to
that.
check out her page. So she took an adult gap year. And these are very popular in European cultures,
Yeah,
Troy,
in
right?
Australia,
It's
yeah,
taking
huge.
the year off after what is our high school, right? Before going to university or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
they have the high school gap years,
Right.
student gap years.
So now she's talking about why it should be a trend for adults to take a gap year. And these are some of the just gorgeous locations
Look at it.
that she went to. She actually took this gap year from her corporate job and then became a full-time travel blogger. And so she never went back to the corporate world. But what do you guys think about gap years?
Oh, where is that? I'd love to know where that is.
That's
Oh,
at Petra in Jordan.
Oh, really? That looks
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It looks like a painting.
Yeah, she is just amazing. And she takes all these on a GoPro with a
Oh, wow.
selfie stick.
I
Oh.
think that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
she's amazing.
Okay, so the gap year. You know what? That's interesting that you brought this to the table. I like the idea of it, especially after high school and before college. I think that's really a cool idea. I've never heard of this before. So,
I thought
but
it was a worldwide thing for college
No.
students before
didn't
you
know
go to
that-
university.
I'm
I didn't
sometimes
know there
hearing
was
of
like
it
that.
in terms of volunteering, taking a volunteer
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only the last few years here in America.
Yeah.
yeah, it's really interesting. But you know, it's what's even more interesting is I actually kind of did take an adult gap year after my corporate year with pharmaceuticals. So I took time off. I got to a point where I wanted to spend time with the kids, but I also just needed to kind of revisit what was what was going to make me happy in life.
reassess.
Yes, and that's
Interesting.
exactly what I did. And my 1 year turned into about 2.5 years, but it ended up eventually landed me here. And you know, how much fun is this? I mean,
Yeah.
really, I mean, this is just, so I'm really glad that I took the time off. And I think Honestly, if you have the opportunity to take time off and do something like that and kind of reassess your life, if you're really just feeling that pressure and that tension, absolutely do it.
I really think, and when I say this, because I made a big decision to change my whole life by coming to America. And I decided that when I was doing that, I would take 4 months to go to Utah and ski for 4 months. And the people that I was meeting there were like, well, how do you afford to have 4 months off? That's crazy. We're lucky to have 10 days. But it is part of our culture, as I said to you before, in Australia and also Europe, in European countries, to take a year midlife. Do you know what I mean? And either reassess what you want to do for the next 40 years of your life. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Or think about, am I doing the right thing? Am I happy? And I have to say to you, that's how I got into TV full-time in America, because I was at the right time, at the right place, and it just came to me.
Yeah.
Would that have happened if I'd gone straight to New York, which was my plan, from Australia and start working?
Right.
It wouldn't have happened.
Right.
And all of you wouldn't have met me. Yeah, like this one, she's like,
We call that a midlife
Punishment?
crisis.
Well, I just wonder, we talk a lot on this show about people, specifically Americans, being worried about taking their vacation time because it would
Yeah.
set them back in their career. So I wonder if even people who have, financially maybe the opportunity or the money saved would be too scared to do it because they don't want to set back their career. But it
Yeah.
could reset your thinking to something even better.
Yes, but Katie, the thing is, a gap year doesn't also have to cost you an absolute fortune.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? You can take 12 months off, rent out your home. I think it's a little bit harder if you're married with children.
That's what I meant.
I do.
If you're
I think
able.
it's single people or a husband and wife that you can rent out your home for 12 months, or you mightn't own your own home, but you might have savings. So it's like, well, why not? Go off and do the things that you feel that you want to do that might not never happen again.
Yeah.
And I think it is the most amazing thing anyone could ever do
I think so
in
too.
their life.
I agree.
Can I take a year off of the show?
No, no. I'm not letting her know.
I'm like, if you want to. But also, I think it should be done, and when I say this to you, I think it should be done after you've cemented your career. And after you've been in there 10 or 15 years, and you're like, this is what I want to keep going to do, and before you get your next promotion or change jobs to another company, or you really want to have a whole change and change direction like I did completely. Hey, moving along onto a topic which is a little bit alarming and something that you brought up, and it's all about electric shock therapy.
Yes, I found this. I thought it was so intriguing too. I mean, there's so many Americans that suffer from mental illnesses in this country, and there are many options, but also once they've been treated for their mental illness, sometimes they run out of options, and there's not a lot to really look for as far as treatment methods. But something that's coming back from a long time ago that had a really bad stigma was electric shock therapy. And what they call it is ECT, or electroconvulsive therapy.
Right.
Now what this is that it's a small electrical current that is passed through the brain intentionally, triggering seizures. And I know it, and it sounds very harsh, and of course it has a bad stigma based on movies and things that we've all in our
let's say
perceptions.
real life
Right.
stigma, not movies.
Yes, yes.
Do you know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
in real life too.
Yeah.
But what they're finding, what it does is it actually seems to cause changes in the brain's chemistry, so that it can actually quickly reverse some of the symptoms of like depression and mental illness in people. And they think that it's because the blood flow into the brain is being affected, and somehow that is causing some relief in their symptoms. And so now it's making a comeback, especially in England, and they're looking at people are having this done, and they're finding that, and not only the people that have the mental illness, but their carers too, the ones that are taking care of them or living with them, they have seen dramatic improvements in their symptoms of mental illness by having this done again. And it's done under local anesthesia, and obviously it's very monitored, but I just thought it was really interesting, and I kind of wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. I mean, to me, it seems like when people come to a brick wall when it comes to medication in treating depression, let's
Or
use
you
that
feel
one
you
first.
have no other option.
Exactly. Then this is another alternative. And they're saying, I mean, based on the studies that they've done, they did the study in England.
And 80% of patients who've undergone it say they've seen
80%.
know,
80% have
Katie.
seen
Wow.
that have undergone the
That just
procedure said that they
scares
would
me.
readily do it again. 80% of these people. 70% said that they believe that it is more effective than conventional medicines.
Tell us what you
For their
think.
treatment.
Is this
Head over to our-
FDA approved here in America?
No, it's only in England.
That's what I was
Only
gonna
in
say. It's,
England.
Yeah.
You can't do it here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
We're a
I
little
think-
crazy
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't know.
English-speaking countries. Do you know what I mean? But I just, you know what worries me about that, Katie, is people take it too far.
Right,
You
and
know,
that's
Yeah.
and
the
you
worry.
have some doctors out there or therapists or whoever is going to be doing this get a little bit cray-cray and think they can reverse it all back to the way it used to be.
Yeah.
And it scares me. I
Yeah,
think,
scary.
you know, I don't know. I'd like to see more information about it before I look down that
Yeah.
road.
I just wonder how trained the
Yeah,
doctors
and I
are
even
that are
worry about
providing this.
having a family member do it. Not just me,
Yeah.
whether a friend or a family member. I have no idea, guys.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. Head over to our Midday Kentucky Facebook page. The story's on there. Leave your comments. Hey, guess what, everyone? Jimmy Nash stops by to showcase some of their gorgeous homes. It's gorgeous. I love their homes.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Absolutely
Yep.
beautiful. Stick with us, everyone. It's Midday Kentucky.